Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Mets going up against the Atlanta Braves. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. So the New York Mets have a chance to get out of town with a series sweep, and that's big against a division rival.
Yeah, they want to walk out of here feeling really good about what they've done. And sweeps are good, but divisional sweeps are outstanding, especially on the road. They're going to get a tough game from the other side, though, and no one's okay with getting swept in their own building, so they'll be ready as well.
And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And on the mound now, Charlie Morton. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Check swing, but he went too far. And the count 1-2. The wide to kick the pitch. And now it's even up.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And now one away. Here's Starling Marte. On the ground to third. Bare hand grab. Gathers and throws. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Here's Mark Canha. The pitch. Strike two.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Morton to throw over. Marte dives back in. The next offering misses, and it's 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
2-2 now. Line drive, caught. Here's the Mets lineup now. And a big factor for them in recent games, J.D. Davis.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to, like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. A lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in, but somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
The 2-1. Bounce to the right. Albies. Over to first. And that's the third out. Bottom of the first. On the hill here today, Taijuan Walker. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Nimmo under it. Squeezes it. One up, one down.
Batting second.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And no doubt a big factor in this series so far, Michael Harris.
Well, Boog, you know I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it. And if he does, I think even you are going to be really impressed because he can really impact the game with his wheels, and you like guys that can score. He's definitely able to do that.
Right side. Nimmo puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well.
And now 2-2. Back to the mound. In plenty of time to first. They get the out on Acuna. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Down in order go the Braves. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Atlanta, top of the second, here's Brandon Nimmo. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Slings it across. They get him, but it was pretty close. Now it's Dominic Smith. And the pitch. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And that one in the air center field. Harris makes the play. 2 away now. Travis Jankowski now at the plate. Had the day off yesterday. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
That's to third. Riley fires to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the bottom. Here's Austin Riley. Right now 6th in the National League in home runs. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss. One gone here.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes. What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Contreras, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the bucket. Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Here's Eddie Rosario. And he deals. And downstairs.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most guys are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. And that chance handled. He comes home with it. To first, double play. The old Lawrence Welk. A 1, a 2, a 3, and that'll do it.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
James McCann in now, having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. With one swing, he quiets the crowd, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 1-0.
That cutter low and away can be a really tough pitch. You have to stay within your mechanics and trust that you can get good wood to it. Well, he did right there. Really nice swing, and he was rewarded for it.
Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit. Next one is off the plate. 2-2.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Kicks and deals. Ripped to third and caught.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup. Luis Guillorme up now for the Mets. Here comes a pitch. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away.
Pulls it down and there's two gone. Man at first, and now the DH, Mark Canha. He's 0 for 1. Next pitch is inside. 2-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing at a high fly ball left field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And that is that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And the home team down a run. Welcome back. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And the pitch. And it is 2-1.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
The wind of the pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. And there's one down. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back. And that one hops the wall. Guillorme relay to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, they were pretty much giving it to him right there. Playing the infield back. All you're looking for on offense is a simple ground ball. You got a tie ball game. Not sure what he was thinking up there. Strikeout looking is the last thing you want to see. Now you got to hope the next guy can pick you up and come through with a big 2-out hit.
In the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Throw is wide. He's off the bag. Run scores, and this inning continues. Two outs, runner at first. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. Next offering is in for a strike. Tied up here in the early going. Next offering is fouled back. Line drive, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. First and second, 2 outs. And now it's William Contreras. He reached out to walk his first time.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
1-2 here. On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. McCann to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. On to inning number 4. All tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, J.D. Davis. Got him. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Smash to the left side. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
That one lifted to left. Acuna raging back towards the wall. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
The automatic double took that decision out of the hands of the third base coach, didn't it? I mean, was he planning to send him home? We don't know, maybe, but now he's preparing for a whole different situation with a pair of runners in scoring position.
And here is Travis Jankowski. Two on, 1 out. And that one ripped to left. Under it is Acuna to make the grab.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Now at the plate, James McCann. He's already homered in this one. 1-1 to McCann. That clips the corner.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. On now to the bottom of the 4th. All tied. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground to third. Over to Smith. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Next offering is in for a strike. Here's a 1-2. Foul ball. The pitch. Inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, he's just glad that he got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
And down on strikes he goes, and now 2 gone. And now here is Michael Harris. Bounced up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Orlando Arcia to the right side. Has some trouble with it, but in time. Nice job to stay with it to end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. Score remains tied 1-1. New inning getting started, and now the shortstop, Eduardo Escobar. The 1-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And a base hit on a line. And that turns the lineup over.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Back to the top of the Mets order. And stepping in for New York, Luis Guillorme. Next pitch is in the dirt. And a count 2-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Albies tossed to second, and that's 2. Two outs, base is empty. Starling Marte will hit next. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back at Truist Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Next offering is in for a strike. Acuna gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a ball lifted left field, and that should be extra bases. Now it rolls down into the corner. Acuna coming home. He will score, and the Braves take the lead. It's 2-1.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Now time called. Pitching coach coming out for a meeting as 2 relievers continue to throw in the bullpen. Guillorme handles the chance, fires over to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Alex Dickerson next up for the Braves.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Got him looking. Now 2 away.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
Puts the squeeze on it, and that'll do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Tyler Matzek will take over on the mound, trying to protect this lead.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Next pitch downstairs, and it's 2-1. Action in the pen down there. Kirby Yates appears to be getting loose. O'Day getting loose as well. In the air, left field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's one down. Now it's J.D. Davis. 1-1 now. There's a strike. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one, just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
The 1-2. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Here's a 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Two now. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Mets. And welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the DH, Eddie Rosario. Next offering is foul back. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Trevor May. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and they just get one.
Well, they had the chance of turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Swing and a miss, 3-2 now.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's a 1-1. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Here comes A.J. Minter to the mound. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
Well, I think that what makes him so tough against left-handers is he hides the ball for a long time. And from that same side, harder for you to determine which part of the plate it's going to end up on.
At the belt and fires. Just misses with that one.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
The pitch. The other way, and there's a base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Now it's going to be Travis Jankowski. Next offering is foul back. And a 1-2. That's down and in.
He's gone off speed.
And a pitch. And he lays one down the left side. And he'll be safe at first.
Sometimes you can get a little too aggressive trying to cut off that lead run and try to make something happen that really isn't there. Got to take that sure out at first base. Not sure what happened right there in terms of communication.
Here is James McCann. 1 for 2. The pitch. McCann fouls one off. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back.
That drops in, plays it on a hop. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Kirby Yates. And he's on to deal with the bases loaded.
Now pitching for the Braves.
Here's Luis Guillorme.
Number 49. Kirby.
Here's a 1-1. Fought off foul.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Right-handed reliever. Out towards left center. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Runners tag up from second and third. And he's safe at third as a run scores on the play, and that ties the game.
Well, he'll take the sac fly on the mound right there. Bases loaded. I mean, this is a high leverage situation. And if you can limit the other team, you're doing pretty good work. See if he can get this next out.
That's to third. Dives, but it's off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Digging in, Mark Canha. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And it's foul. Two now. Chases that one out of the zone. Good job at damage control right there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Mets 3 and the Braves 2. Welcome back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Orlando Arcia. The next pitch misses, and the count's full.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
In the air, right field. Nimmo makes the catch, and there's one down. Here's Acuna now.
The left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
High fly ball out to center field. Marte, couple of steps in, pulls it in on the run. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman,
Austin Riley next up for the Braves.
And you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
That one in for a strike. 2-2. 2-2 down. Next offering is outside. The pitch. Got him swinging. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the Braves go down quietly. They trail it 3-2. New pitcher coming on, the veteran Darren O'Day. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Next pitch misses. Ball 2. Righty delivers. That to right. Dickerson makes the grab, and there's one away. And stepping in is the speedy Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a pop-up. Arcia settles underneath it. He's got it, and there's 2 down. Dom Smith stands in.
First baseman, Dominic Smith.
The 1-1. Slapped foul. Ripped on a line. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. The relay not in time. He's got a double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Now Travis Jankowski swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
Well, the hitter's got his timing down for the breaking ball. If you're a pitcher, if you can get that fastball in on the hand, it's going to be very difficult for that hitter to get the barrel to it.
And he chases that one. That ends the frame. Mets leave one, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Chris Bassett. Hasn't pitched in a while. He's had the last 5 days off. And the batter now, William Contreras. And the right-hander deals. And that one a little bit high. Good eye in that spot.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2. The tying run at the plate. Into center. Marte drifts towards it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Next pitch in the dirt, and the count is 2-2. Line drive, base hit.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, one out. So now the DH spot, Eddie Rosario. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. Next offering is fouled back. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And that one lifted in the air center field. Makes a nice running catch. 2 down.
Number 1.
So 2 down now, and here is Ozzie Albies.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Next pitch is popped up. Escobar has this one sized up. Brings it in for the third out. 2 left for Atlanta. They're down 3-2.
That was an opportunity.
Adam Duvall now in the game as he comes in as a new right fielder. New pitcher for the Braves, Colin McHugh. And this is appearance number 45. Well, 1-run game. And now the catcher comes up to hit. James McCann, 1 for 3. And the 3-1. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. And that one fouled off. Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 1 away. Now it's the shortstop, Eduardo Escobar. In the air to left center. Acuna there. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2. Here's the second baseman, Luis Guillorme. And that one got a piece of him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Well, it definitely didn't come out of his hand the way that he was intending it to, and the release point was a little bit off as well.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Kenley Jansen getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Edwin Diaz. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. Back here in Atlanta, so bottom of the 9th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris. Next one misses, and it's 2-1. Looking to get the tying run on base. In the air, right field. Nimmo under it. Makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 11.
Orlando Arcia digs in now. And he deals. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Nice grab on the run. And there are 2 outs.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. Probably needs a second to catch his breath. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And another ball.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Big spot here, bottom of the 9th. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Oh, this is a nice sweep. Good way to finish this series. You're heading to another city for another one. Got to maintain the same focus. Whatever you were doing in this city, make sure you're doing the same thing in the next one. Eat the same thing, sleep the same way, get to the ballpark at the same time.
3-2 the final score, and the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
One error and 13 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.